This is our numerical properties calculator for mathcelebrity.com. If you want to know if a certain number is undulating, automorphic, odious, prime, even, etc., you can use this calculator. So you could type something like odious numbers or evil numbers or automorphic numbers. And so here's our number property calculator, and basically it'll tell you any of these properties. If the number you entered has any of these properties. So go ahead and click number property. This is the calculator. So you enter your positive integer here, and when you're ready you press show numerical properties. So we're going to go ahead and go through each property and say whether it matches that property or it doesn't. The first is we're going to list out the divisors. And since 28 has divisors other than 1 in itself, it is a composite number, so not prime. Next we do the perfect, deficient, abundant test. So we list out the divisor sum, which we got up here. Divisor sum is 28. Since its divisor sum equals itself, it's a perfect number. If the divisor sum did not equal itself, it would either be deficient or abundant. We would do that test for you. Next is the odd-even test, and because it's divisible by 2, it's even, it's not odd. Next is the evil or odious test. So we do our binary expansion, and you can link to that calculator here. Because there are an odd number of ones in a binary expansion, it's an odious number. Had it been even, it would have been an evil number. So next is a triangular test. If we use a bottom row of 7 items, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, which we can do here, it's a triangular number. Next is the automorphic curious test. If n squared ends with n, it's automorphic. Because 784 does not end with 28, it's not automorphic. Undulating numbers when the digits flip, flop, so it's not undulating. The square test. So 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, which is not equal to 28. So it's not a square number. Cube test is similar, except we're going to cube our numbers. And 28 does not contain a cube. The palindrome test is if you can list the digits out, and if you go forward or backward, they're the same. So an example of that would be 1, 2, 2, 1. So 82 is not equal to 28, so it's not a palindrome. Palindromic prime, if it's not a palindrome, it can't be a palindromic prime. Repunit test, if every digit is equal to 1, it's not. Apocalyptic Power test, if 2 to the n contains these digits, it doesn't. Pentagonal test, I'm going to run through this, and because it doesn't equal 28, it's not a pentagonal number. Next is the Tetrahedral Pyramidal test. We check values 4 and 5, and because 35 doesn't equal 28, it's not tetrahedral. Next is Narcissistic. If it's equal to the square of its sum of its nth powers of its digits. So 2 squared plus 8 squared is 68, and because 68 doesn't equal 28, it's not narcissistic. Next is the Catalan test. Here's the formula. And because it does not equal 28, it's not a Catalan number. So at the bottom there, when we're done with all the tests, we list all the properties that it did match. So in this case, 28 matched composite, perfect, even, odious, triangular. So that's it. If you do have any questions or enhancement suggestions, please use the contact us link here. Thanks for watching.